You know what's strange? Everyone's obsessing over millennials and Gen Z constantly. But Generation X, born 1965 to 1980, barely gets a mention. They show up early, fix problems without talking about it, built the internet, but treat social media like it's radioactive. Here's what nobody tells you about their psychology. Picture this. It's 1978. You're 8 years old with a house key dangling from a shoelace around your neck. You unlock the door to complete silence. Parents won't be home for another 3 hours. No siblings around. Just you, a bowl of cereal, and homework spread across the kitchen table. No cell phone to check in with. No way for anyone to know if you're okay. Just you figuring it out. According to the Journal of Marriage and Family, by 1982, over 40% of kids had both parents working with almost no supervision after school. An entire generation learned to handle life alone. This created what researchers call environmental autonomy training. Basically, their brains got wired to solve problems when there's nobody there to catch them if they screw up. And they were told it was simple. Follow the rules, respect authority, and life works out. Then they watched Watergate play out on TV and learned presidents lie straight to your face. They saw companies promise jobs for life. Then, the 1980s layoffs gutted entire towns. People lost everything after 25 years of loyalty. Divorce rates exploded past 50%. The economy their parents rode? Gone by the time Gen X graduated. Psychologists call it learned institutional skepticism, but Gen X just calls it paying attention. It's not that they're cynical exactly. It's more like every system they were told to trust fell apart. So they stopped believing in promises and started believing only in what they could verify themselves. Here's what's fascinating. They won't ask for help. Period. Research in developmental psychology shows Gen X consistently scores lowest on help-seeking behavior. Not because they don't have friends, but because asking feels like failing. Their wiring says you've always figured it out alone, keep going. But here's the paradox. They won't ask for anything. But if you need them, they're there. No announcement, no posting about it. Just showing up. This comes from forming tight bonds as kids when your friends' houses were the only safe place when yours was empty. They also have this mechanical intuition that's almost gone now. Chain fell off your bike in 1983. You didn't Google it. You flipped it over, got your hands greasy, and figured it out by trying things. TV got fuzzy? You smacked it and moved the antenna around until it worked. Scientists call this embodied problem solving. Understanding that you can master physical things just by messing with them enough. And their relationship with information is completely different. You wanted to know something? You went to the library, dug through those card catalog drawers, spent an hour finding one book that might have your answer. That effort made it stick. What you work for, you remember? They don't respect titles or authority. They respect people who actually know what they're doing. They're not anti-hierarchy exactly. It's more like they watched too many incompetent people in charge make terrible decisions to ever care about rank by itself. But that's self-reliance that saved them as kids. It's a trap now. The Journal of Adult Development shows Gen X seeks emotional support way less than other generations during hard times. Not because they don't have people they trust, but because being vulnerable feels like weakness. Their superpower, staying calm when everything's falling apart, is also what isolates them. They might be the last generation that really knows what it's like to be unreachable, to sit with boredom, to solve something without the internet handing you the answer. They're not better than other generations, just shaped differently. They grew up in this weird gap when the old analog world was dying, but the digital one hadn't really started yet. They're the hinge generation. And hinges? Nobody notices them. They just connect things and hold weight quietly. So yeah, we still don't talk about Gen X much. And honestly, that's exactly how they want it. Because the most Gen X thing in the world is just doing what needs to be done without needing credit for it. If this hit home for you, go ahead and subscribe